March of 2020, when we realized the world was about to change and shut down, we did an assessment of how to be most impactful here in Sarpy County, and knew that we wanted to provide over $1 million in support for this community, primarily for our education, nonprofit, and small business partnerships. And frankly, it wouldn't have been possible without the leadership of Tony and the Midlands Community Foundation.
Midlands Community Foundation was pivotal at the moment of when the beginning of the pandemic. We had a lot of businesses that had to be closed down or supply chain had stopped, and they were able to move in a very quick moment to help us fundraise to help give grants to small businesses and medium-sized businesses to keep them afloat. The Sarpy Chamber was able to send out several hundred companies checks. Matter of fact, we had so many funds that we were able to do a second grant to businesses. And even today, as we're a year and a half later, we're getting people saying, oh, you know, that was so amazing. We were so grateful. It kept us afloat. It's nice that people are still appreciative. Nobody has forgot what that impact was a year and a half ago.
You know, this is where our employees live, work, and raise their families, and it was just their professionalism and strategic thinking just enabled us to be supportive in a time of need.
My dad had passed away Memorial Day of 2020, and 9 months later my mom passed away. And with COVID, we ended up having a joint memorial service. We were forced with the question of what do we do with the memorial funds that people were giving us? And very quickly we realized that we wanted to find a way to honor the healthcare workers. Mom and Dad had been in assisted living and nursing care at Papillion Manor and Trinity Emmanuel. And we realized how important those workers had become, and they'd actually become part of family, even more so during COVID, when we couldn't get into the facilities. Initially, we thought we'll buy them something for maybe the break room. But then we realized that's not going to have a lasting effect. And so we realized we want to create more of what we saw. And that's where the idea of a scholarship fund came in. We had great people that were serving Mom and Dad, and if we figured, you know, if we can help create one more like that, that's what the scholarship fund would be. We had initially planned to give 2 $500 scholarships. We ended up giving 4 scholarships for $3,500. And I give the credit to the Midlands Community Foundation and the professionalism that allowed us, without even marketing, to receive some additional funds. And we now think the fund will probably be alive a minimum of 5 years.
From the beginning of the pandemic, first responders all over this country had a task to maintain services for their communities and still be able to serve the communities. And that was a challenge because things were shutting down, but we weren't able to shut down. Police departments weren't able to shut down. One of the things that I took on as a challenge was to find a way to help protect my officers, but still be able to maintain a level of service to our community, which one of the things I did was to start a project to provide computers in our cruisers, which helped to create an office space for our officers. So instead of going out into someone's home and then possibly having to come back to the office and maybe bring the virus with them or other unknowns into the office, they're able to maintain their office space in the cruiser. Well, with help from the Midlands Community Foundation and the partnership that we have with them, they were able to help us complete the project by providing the last computer we needed. So now all of our officers and our community service officer has a computer in their car, and we wouldn't be in the spot we're in now if it weren't for their support.
The Bellevue Community Foundation was founded in 2012 by a group of residents that really cared, longtime Bellevue residents that really cared about the city of Bellevue. They thought it would be a great way to help lots of groups and organizations in our area to help Bellevue continue to thrive and prosper. We host 4 events. We do our annual Husker Tailgate. We do the Christmas in Old Town event. We do the Bellevue Rocks Riverfront Festival. And then we also do a golf tournament every year. With proceeds from that funding, we help many organizations throughout Bellevue, many projects throughout Bellevue. We helped the Old Town Christmas lighting in Bellevue. We helped the Bellevue University lighting. We helped the B-Cycle bicycle program with the NRD. We helped the Bellevue Food Bank, Bellevue Public Schools, Gross Catholic Schools. We help a lot of people, a lot of organizations do great things in Bellevue. There is no way the Bellevue Community Foundation would be in existence without the help of Midlands Community Foundation. With their help, we have raised a lot of money for Bellevue and we've done a lot of great things.
Mosaic is a 108-year-old organization that provides supports to people with disabilities of all abilities. And we're very faith-based, person-centered, always looking to provide maximum independence and help people achieve their dreams and goals. Midlands Community Foundation is an incredible community partner, and I was impressed how they stepped up during the time of the pandemic. Instead of shrinking and keeping an inward focus of, will we have enough money to go around? In addition to their regular grant cycle, they said, how can we do more? How can we help in this extraordinary time of need? And that really was impressive to me. And you see it in how committed their board members are and how they have the presence in the community and how they get to know the causes that they so generously support. The Midlands Community Foundation has been an incredible partner for a long time. The people served and supported by Mosaic are among the most loving, friendly, and honest that you'll ever meet. Midlands Community Foundation support has benefited their lives in many ways, from the PPE to reducing commute time on a van, to enabling a person with limited mobility to enjoy swinging outside. When you see their smiles, you can't help but smile.
Dom was a very energetic, fun-loving 4.5-year-old. Tragically, we lost him in August of 2018 after he suffered a cardiac arrest. We wanted to do something in his memory and in his honor, and we never in our wildest dreams thought that we would build a playground for him.
From setting up the meeting with John Winkler of the NRD, who absolutely just embraced the story, embraced us, he said, why don't we just shoot for the moon? And that involved playground design, incorporating all of the elements that we knew he would love if he was still alive. We knew other kids would love. I mean, this playground is absolutely crowded pretty much all the time, which is fantastic. He said, the money it's going to be a large volume of money. You're likely going to need some help with that. I know people at Midlands Community Foundation. He's actually the one who put us in contact with Tony at Midlands, and it all just ballooned from there.
The staff at Midlands have been just, amazing. They helped us get connected to Creative Sites, who designed the playground. They've been really helpful with answering all of our questions related to donations and things like that, and even the marketing stuff. And we have so many different connections that we've made because of Midlands and because of this endeavor that we've embarked on to create this playground.
I want to say amazing, but I don't feel like that does justice, because we couldn't have done this without their guidance, without their support, and them always being there for us. They put us in contact with so many people. It was truly, a community effort to make this happen, and we're forever indebted to Midlands Community Foundation for being, a huge part of that community.
It feels like a dream, and it's amazing, and it's so great to watch so many families and kids play together and make memories here in a location where we made so many memories with Dom, and we continue to make memories with our other two kids.
Community connects community, and I'm still in awe of it.
We really have to thank everybody at Midlands, from the staff to the board, for getting behind us and continuing to be behind us as we continue to do things in Dom's name. The park is just the beginning, and we're going to keep doing stuff for the community in Dom's name in partnership with Midlands. And we can't wait to see what's next. And the great thing is we know whatever's next, we know we'll accomplish it because we'll have such wonderful people behind us.